Basically, by profession, I'm a scientist also, and so therefore, we always had a interaction with the farmers. And now, what I'm finding that with the upcoming, technologies for organic farming and natural farming, nowadays farmers are interested that they want to use less chemicals. They don't want to go for the chemicals. We found that we have to give good quality products which are biological in nature. Now, if they are biological and if they are adulterated or if they are not good in quality, it creates more problems in the fields. And therefore, keeping that in mind, we thought of doing something for the organic, especially for the farmers who are working for the organic farming. Even now, since natural farming is also coming up in a big way, so we thought that let us start doing our own products. I had my expertise in trichoderma, especially. I've been working on the biological control aspects, so therefore we tried to find out the solutions for the organic farmers in the form of biopesticides or whether it in the form of biofertilizers, waste decomposers.
You started with organics and this one biocontrol agents. So many companies are coming with this. You have only specific products. So why you started that? Please introduce your company name and all.
So my company name is Agri Scientist Lab, which is an emerging scientific organization. It was established in 2021. And it has come with mainly with the idea of using this waste actually. How we can use the waste of this agriculture, especially residue management. Crop residue management was the first, we started with the crop residue management. If we go to the gardens, dry leaf waste is a very important problem in the huge gardens. Then food waste management, flower waste management, even the tea waste, go to any crop. Even the vegetable farmers, they also say, how do we use this waste as when they harvest the crop is lying in the field. How do we reuse it? For that we started with this. We started with the decomposers, and the decomposer is the need of our nation, that we need to use how we can use this waste as a sustainable technology way. And this waste management, the most importantly, we are working on the decomposers. Of course, growth promoters, we are working on other different trichoderma species. Then neem-based management. If you go to a protected cultivation or go to polyhouse technology, chemicals cause huge losses to the quality of the product. Why? The quality may be okay, they look very shining, everything is okay, but the chemicals are being absorbed. We have to be for the residue, like removing the residue of the chemicals in the crops. We have to work with the organic, so therefore we have also started working for the neem products. And these neem products can be very well used in the polyhouse technology. So mainly we worked for the waste management and also for the polyhouse technology, that is a protected cultivation. This is Vastum Decomposer, which is from IRI. So we have taken the technology from different institutes, and now this decomposer is known as Vastum Decomposer, which is being produced by Agri Scientist Lab. Actually, this is a 500 gram bottle, but we are producing in 1 kilogram. This is microbial nature. So when it is going to be mixed in the waste, it will create, like decomposition. So there will be a decomposition process, and through this decomposition process, ultimately maybe it takes 10 days, 15 days, 25 days. It depends on the waste, which waste we are using. So we are always giving the training also when we are giving the powder to the farmers or anybody else, even the housewives or urban society. It is not that we are going into the farmers field also. It can be also very well used by the hotel industry, by the farmers, by the housewives and all those things. This can be a very good technology for the waste management. Another very important thing I want to tell you is the soil organic carbon detection kit. This is a very important kit. Why I am saying is because farmer wants organic carbon in his soil, that he doesn't know how to know that. Suppose he wants to detect how much organic carbon, because if you are having good organic carbon, then definitely the production is going to be enhanced. And therefore, this kit is actually, we are not only giving in this kit, we are giving all the products here. If you can see, these are the funnels, the test tubes. There is a solution A and solution B. Now, with this solution A and B, we 10 milliliter of each is mixed and in a test tube. We pour 1 gram soil from the field. Farmer can take 1 gram of the soil, 50 centimeters depth, and he can take 5-6 samples, separate tubes, allow them to stand for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, they can detect the organic carbon is less. Now, you can see there is a gradation system also. If it is less, then this color is a light brown color, medium then this in between color, and dark brown color when it is more than 1%. So, for farmer, then it becomes very easy whether organic carbon is less, because if it is least, then he has to take immediately he has to take the action, and he has to take the recommendation from any agriculture university or any company. I mean, he has to get his remedies to be done in the soil. So, this is a very important kit which we have really, and we really want that farmers should, this is a ready to use technology in the field. In 10 minutes only it is easy. It's not like there's a very big technology that they get confused what have they. We had made it very clear.
So what is the method of usage that kit? You've shown, no? What is the tools included in that one?
In this tools we have that we have test tubes, like you can see here. We have this test tubes. This solution also we prepare and give. Solution A and B we are giving them. We also give the syringe so that they can just suck 10 milliliter. They need not, they have measured. So, measuring is a problem for them. Then they can measure the solution A and solution B, and then can put it in this test tube. This is the funnels through which the soil solution, because that soil will be giving this color, no? So, that solution can be filtered, and then when that color is developed, then they can match the color with the gradations.
Where that color developed will be?
It is all that actually chemistry principle. The principle is behind this. This is all the patented technology. But we have this technology which is of the government of India. We have taken the license.
Is this the unique kit you are giving, or any other company also giving?
We have taken this technology, but there may be some 2 or 3 more companies, but we have not come across, at least in Rajasthan, we are the first ones where we have taken this technology. I think more maybe in Maharashtra, we have come to know that there are 2-3 persons more who have taken this technology.
You come across in Karnataka? Any information you have?
No, not from Karnataka. Not from Karnataka.
If carbon is very less, according to your this one, so what they need to take the
no
step?
That immediately, it depends on we have to immediately know which crop they are working on, like they have to take the recommendation from the university, maybe the adjoining universities, they can talk to them, and even we will to whom we will give that consultancy services also, that the farmer can immediately talk to us, and so that we can give the recommendations what they have to replenish with. We are working with the farmers actually, so I mean that consideration is there in the company.
Generally, if they want to take a immediate step, if the carbon is less, what is the step they need to take?
So right now it is very difficult to tell, because we don't know from which this thing, but it will depend on the pH. We will immediately see the pH levels and many other things, whether the irrigation, what was the irrigation pattern, what was the water EC and all those things, we will see those things. So it is not like this immediately we have to apply microbes. Immediately, if that means microbes is the microbial powders should be used when the organic carbon is less. So, for that very reason, immediately they can, suppose they are going for some sowing, we will recommend definitely that you use that particular powder, for example, trichoderma. So, trichoderma is a very good, or any waste decomposer. So, any compost, they should go for the farmyard manure mixed with the biologicals, because farmyard manure itself may not be able to create that productivity or that particular organic carbon. But if our farmyard manure is mixed with this powders like trichoderma or others, like maybe some other powders are there, anybody, but I know what we are working is it with the trichoderma. So, trichoderma if mixed with the farmyard manure or with the waste decomposer, then they will really give the impetus, and this organic carbon is going to increase because of the microbial growth.
I come across the neem-based product now. What is the specialty of your neem-based product?
This neem-based product is very important because of the reason that this is whole actually organic in nature. First of all, this is all plant product. Second thing is that it is you apply in the field. It is insecticidal actually, so it will prevent the insects attack actually. Any insect, coming to the different crops, we have different insects, so it will prevent the attack of insects.
It will control at the level of entry only.
Yeah, that is what. So we will provide the sprays in the beginning itself. Therefore, we say that you have to do at the time when the crop is at that particular stage, seedling stage, or that. Especially when we are seeing the polyhouse technology, sometimes because of the contained condition, some insects come. So for that, it is very important actually.
Okay. What are all the crops recommend this one neem-based?
Actually, in our case, like vegetable crops, we have recommended. We are recommended for any other this foliage crops also, even ornamentals, even for cereals also. Pulses is very important.
How this your neem-based product is different from other products in the market?
No, actually, this is actually the crude. It is not in other markets, in other products you have the azidirectin, that is the active ingredient. We are not taking that active ingredient because active ingredient, it solubilizes very fast under the sunlight. So therefore we are just taking it is a neem powder actually we are taking. So it is different that way.
Neem powder is better than liquid form of this one. How, madam?
Because scientifically it has been proven that azidirectin, which is the active ingredient of the other products, when the temperature is high, it will evaporate. So it will not give that effect. Here we have the full powder of that neem actually. So it is a extracted powder from the neem seeds. So definitely it will work. Of course, some other ingredients are also there, which are the actually patent and technology taken. So that is our,
What is this Trichoderma aberricans?
Yes, Trichoderma hanseaticum. It's a very important product. I had been I'd worked for more than 25 years with this product, and this was a technology from when I was in IRI. So I had worked on that and different crops. All whether it is ornamentals, whether it is horticultural, whether it is vegetables, whether it is rice or cereals, you can use right from the seed treatment till the harvest. So seed, soil and spray treatment. With this powder you can do. It's absolutely, whether you take groundnut, crops like groundnut, crops like mustard, any crops, like it has been tested against various crops. So it is actually not only working as a disease management. Like when we get lot of diseases which are soil borne in nature or they are foliar in nature. So when we get so many diseases, it's very difficult, to manage them. Then and when you are going for the organic farming and natural farming, especially when we are going for natural farming, there is another big problem. But in organic farming, if you have the such products which are very effective in nature. Now, even in polyhouse technology, I am more nowadays, why I am repeating this sentence, because in protected cultivation I have seen, whenever they are using chemicals, on the one hand we are saying that it is organic, but if you are using the chemicals, then your organic nature of that fruit is not there. So somewhere the residue will be there. Therefore, if we are using right from the seed treatment, seedling is a very important aspect of the vegetables. If we are treating our nursery with this powder, I think they can avoid so many diseases which are soil borne in nature, and which later on at the seeding stage it is a very difficult, once they they fall off, and because of the dieback and because of the wilting or rotting or collar rot or root rots or anything. The pythium again, it causes damping off. So various symptoms come at that stage. So we have to be careful depending on the crops. Some vegetable nurseries, they will be getting pythium, but some groundnut will be getting that sclerotium, Aspergillus niger. So a lot of such pathogens there, and sclerotium, sclerotinia, all cauliflower. And for this it is very important. So I always say this is a Ramban for our crops.
According to your say, I am also very much keen about some vegetables or fruits are going to be harvested actually. If we apply during harvesting stage also, will they going to prevent some storage diseases?
Oh yes, you mean that in storage we should have the biologicals.
Yes, ma'am. Anthracnose, like that.
You know, that is, we will not say like this that you apply. We always say for residue management, for the chemical residue management, in the cases of biologicals we don't have such type of residue problems. So if any disease is coming, we have to prevent it before only. So let us not talk about 15 days before the harvest. Generally we stop. Even but biologicals, there is no such problem. You mean to say when you take to the storage, this will help in the, I think that's there is a very scientific explanation should be given for this, and right now I will not give any such statements because it may create a problem and the farmers may do something, you know, like they want to get the miracles. But one thing is always there, that this trichoderma, it induces resistance. So there is a abiotic and biotic stresses. It is able, the plant is able to overcome it. So definitely that growth of the plant, when it is, you know, like getting this induced resistance concept, because of trichoderma, there is a, you know, huge research, you know, throughout the world, huge research has been done, and finally everybody has come to this consensus. Yes, it creates this resistance mechanism, and that will help actually then that fruit is not infected. Now there are many other biologicals which I will may not be able to mention right now for the post-harvest disease management. So that is another way of doing things actually. But here we will do till the harvesting. Before harvesting, 10 days before also, if we spray, no problem is there. But it is going to give the growth promotion. Definitely it is going to.
Okay, in nursery, like a seedling or any what we call cuttings and all, if we treat these cuttings with these biologicals, up to how many days we are going to protect them?
Yeah. Generally this again we say the induced resistance concept, it will definitely be able to, you know, take care of, you know, like seedlings generally we take when they are 15 or 20 days old. Okay, so when we are dipping it and then we are planting it in the field. Now 45 days, 50 days it is going to take care, definitely.
When coming to protective cultivation of vegetables like capsicum, I heard one nematode preventing this one. So what is the product?
Trichoderma harzianum is nematicidal active. We have already tested this, has been proved as nematicide.
Okay. Madam, actually I heard you are from IRI. Oh, I think you are from agriculture background. You studied.
No, I'm basically from basic sciences botany side, and then I became a scientist as an agriculture scientist.
What made you to come into this entrepreneurship, madam?
Because I competed agriculture research service examination and I cleared the exam and I joined as a scientist. Because I am very much fond of plants and trees actually. I didn't want to go to chemical side, I wanted to come to botanical side. That was my ambition to come.
So what is your native place, madam?
Rajasthan, Jaipur.
Okay, what is the condition there, farmers' condition?
Yeah, we are working for them. That's how I mean the inspiration is theirs only. They wanted me to produce quality products, and this whole made me do this. After my retirement, then I started doing this work.
Madam, are you satisfied with your job, madam?
No, I feel very happy because if I am able to do something for the nation and especially for the farmers, and especially when there is a big confusion of this organic and confusion of this quality products and something like that, then if we as a scientist can serve the country in this way, I think it is very good.
What is the fate, madam, in future? Fate of this agriculture?
It's a very good, it has a good future, very good future.